Caleb Williams, the first overall pick. He went number 1. He's been a real darling as it matters for the draft, being the consensus number 1 guy to come out. He's not played the best of the rookie quarterbacks. That has been Jaden Daniels so far. He was the second pick overall, and then the third pick, of course, was Drake Maye. So Drake Maye talking about Caleb Williams, saying the play is never over with Caleb Williams. That is true. Very similar to the play that Drake Maye made to tie up the game in Tennessee last weekend. Of these two guys, which one do you want for the next 5 years?
Caleb Williams is very good. I'm not stupid. Like, I know a good football player when I see one. There's something off with him. I can't put my finger on it. I don't care that he paints his nails. I don't care that he's a diva, because I think you have to have swagger to play the position. But I listen to Drake Maye talk, and the more and more I hear him talk, I think he's a fast processor. Because you understand how fast he talks. Like, we went this one camp together, and I remember the throw he had against Jacksonville. He hit that seam route, and he threw that one in there. And, we had a good time together, through the draft process. And he's giving you all facts, factual information. But it's like fast, quick. And like, you always hear Drake Maye talking like, slow down a little bit, slow down.
Yeah.
I don't think he operates that way. I think he's a fast processor. His reads, so like, you apply it to the game. All right, clock's going, dude, I got to move. I got to move with my feet. I got to slide in the pocket. And he puts bad plays behind him quickly. I think you could eventually have a problem with Williams because of maybe the diva part of it. Like you mentioned it yesterday with DJ Moore, McKone. There's something off there on that team. Whether it's the coach, he ain't going anywhere, the quarterback. You got that guy for the 4 years, at least. So you got to make it work. And I just think there's such a bigger upside with Drake. I would take Drake because of the size and the speed. He talks about him extending the play. He may have had the play of the year that you extended against the Titans. To take it to overtime. That was a hell of a play. There's one more thing on that play, too. The touchdown to Ramondre Stevens, the throw. It took about 11 seconds to run that play. Brian Horner and I broke it down for All Access, and there was talk after the game that, Hunter Henry's defender came off, and he was wide open in the back of the end zone. He should have seen Hunter. He didn't see him. Hunter Henry stepped on the white. Hunter Henry knew that when Drake was scrambling, he's given the no signal, I'm out. So you can't get back in and catch the ball once you put yourself on the white. So Drake saw that, and that's when he came back to the right side, because I think he was going to go to Hunter. So that's a smart play there, but that's the processing it in real time. I'd take Drake Maye 10 out of 10 times. And I'm going to see this kid play on Sunday. Ask me again Monday. And I'm not just going to base it on one game, but I'm going to watch a lot. I'm going to watch pregame. I'm going to watch him on the sidelines. Is he coachable? I don't know if he's a coachable kid because he plays such I don't want to say scattered brand of ball. Like, he likes when it breaks down, I think, and get outside the pocket. He could get killed doing that a lot. Yeah, look at the hits that Josh Allen has. He's not Josh Allen size by any means. But right now I'd take Drake Maye.
I mean, the quarterback stuff I do think is real. Like Jaden Daniels, Drake Maye, both of those guys, and you listen to teammates they want to play for those quarterbacks. I don't think you have that with Caleb Williams. The DJ Moore stuff's weird. That running back that just got traded, Khalil Herbert, taking a shot on the way out the door as well.
Good point.
So I don't know if he necessarily has that same sort of thing in the locker room in terms of guys wanting to play for him. And then you look at Orlovsky tweeted it out. He has far and away the most off-target throws by any quarterback so far this year. No, I would take Drake. I would go a step further. Drake Maye, number 1 on my big board.
What?
I'd take him over Jaden Daniels.
You would take him over Jaden Daniels?
I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to stay healthy. That's the one thing that scares me about him.
I'm going to repeat my line that I kept saying at draft time, and that is, if you want a quarterback for the next 2 years, you draft Jaden Daniels. If you want one for the next 10, you take Drake Maye. I said that over and over and over again because I thought Jaden Daniels was going to come in and be good right away, and he is.
He's awesome.
And he is. But the health, based on his frame, is a real concern.
So
maybe he holds up, because if he holds up, he will continue to play well. He's really good.
Yeah, so
that's my only concern is the health factor, and he's already dealt with some injuries this year.
There's something off with Williams. I don't know what it is, but we're at the game early, 3-4 hours before it. I'm watching all these shows. We're in the press box, and you see, okay, the Bears game is here, and they're showing him walking in the locker room with 4 people around him. What's he doing with an entourage going into the locker room? They weren't players. You could tell. You weren't walking in with your buddies.
I think this is the first big-time good quarterback. He's good. That is part of the sort of NIL diva era.
He already came in with cockiness and swagger. Yeah. And money.
Yeah.
And I think as a quarterback, you've got to kind of be more than that. You've really got to be the guy who leads.
And I like the stuff the dad said at draft time. You're going to pick and choose where you go. No. Number 1 pick. Go play. You can play in Chicago. Storied franchise.
I also just don't think he's a killer.
We don't
right?
know that yet.
I don't know that he's got that thing, that he has that edge. And the best quarterbacks have it.
Brady,
right?
Mahomes. Brady,
Mahomes. Oh, without a doubt. I don't know.
Allen a little bit now.
By the way, I don't know if Drake Maye has it yet either. I think he does, but I don't know. Haven't had enough opportunities to kind of see that side of him.
Too early yet.
Too early. He might be too nice of a guy, too.
But if we were going to talk about one of these guys being a bust and not being able to play, my money would be on Caleb Williams being the guy that winds up being a bust out of these quarterbacks.
Out of the 3.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. It's boom or bust, right?
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.